Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you are showing up in this sacred space with me is when your soul is meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I pulled 3 archetypal cards in my meditation before beginning this reading. And this is an energy that is external to you that spirit is bringing into your awareness. So the first one I received was the seeker archetype. All right. So this archetype is mystical, awakened, and introspective. And when they're not in alignment, they're overzealous, unfulfilled, and obsessive. All right, so you might be resonating with the images of the cards today. We have the manipulator archetype coming in as well. And it is persuasive, it is clever, it is goal-driven, and the shadow aspect is it is insincere, coercive, and untrustworthy. All right, and the victim was also coming through. And the victim is resilient, self-aware, and enduring. This is when they're in their light. But in shadow, it's weak, powerless, and self-pitying. All right, so these are all being brought to your awareness. And we are going to pull a Sacred Woundings Oracle as well. And I feel what's happening is there's something here that is hidden that is being brought to the surface. And these archetypes might be poking at whatever this is. So let's pull one card and see what's coming through. So the wound of the rusted key. The wound of the rusted key is surfacing. So readiness met by a locked door. This wound forms when you finally feel prepared to step forward, only to find the path blocked or the timing off. You've done the work, felt the call, but something won't open. It can leave you doubting your readiness and questioning your purpose and aching with the weight of unexpressed momentum. So I'm going to read that to you one more time. Readiness met by a locked door. This wound forms when you finally feel prepared to step forward, only to find the path blocked or the timing off. You've done the work, felt the call, but something won't open. It can leave you doubting your readiness, questioning your purpose, and aching with the weight of unexpressed momentum. So you may be feeling this in some way. And if you are, Spirit is encouraging you to sit with this emotion, this feeling, this energy. You're not meant to fix it. I feel it's just meant to come up and, you know, it's a time to respond to it and not react to it. All right, so let's pull a guardian angel oracle card as well. So your guardian angels are coming forward because they are supporting you. They're bringing you guidance as you're moving through this. So we are getting decide. They want you to decide. So the message here is you possess inherent wisdom and a deep connection to the flow of the universe. Listen to the quiet voice within that guides you towards the right decisions and actions. All right, you get to decide, not those around you. So once again, you possess inherent wisdom and a deep connection to the flow of the universe. Listen to the quiet voice within that guides you towards the right decisions and actions. All right, so this is a message from your guardian angel, and we are now going to pull 3 tarot cards. And I'm super excited today because I'm using this deck. This is the Tarot of the Abyss, and I lost it. I've been looking for it for months, and I had to order a new one because I couldn't find the one that I had. I don't know where I put it. So we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So this lets me know that you've been putting a lot of effort and energy into something that you have been creating. This is the path that you're on right now. And I want you to know that wherever it is that you've been putting that energy, there are rewards coming, okay? You are going to receive the rewards of your efforts here. So the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Wands. This is that decision, right? And I feel that there's something that you're looking for here or waiting for. And whatever this is, Spirit wants you to decide now. The moment is now. Now is your timing, they're saying. And this feels like a truth that is revealing itself to you. So this can't stay hidden anymore. So this is the Two of Wands. And we also have the Two of Swords, double twos today. All right, so pay attention to the number twos you're seeing, but also doubles of things. I'm getting 2-for-1 sales. These kinds of themes are going to be around you. I'm also seeing identical twins, twos of the same thing. Okay, so Two of Swords is you stepping into your truth, right? This is you taking all of the masks off, all the versions of you had to be because of the people in your life. No more. You're deciding, you're making that decision now. So this is incredibly powerful, what is happening here. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That's my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yes, this is you stepping into your truth, breathing it, living it. It is the entire process of you coming to this place and then immersing yourself in it, right? What I'm seeing is someone who doesn't know who they actually are, someone who feels lost, confused, at a crossroads even, feeling not exactly sure which way to go or what to do, looking for guidance, craving, confirmation, some sort of a sign. I want you to know that Spirit has heard you, and you are going to receive that message. Okay, you are going to receive what it is that you are looking for. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So I'm definitely feeling a lot of emotions in the Two of Swords here. Like a lot of different emotions. Like I'm seeing resentment. I'm feeling loss and mourning here of a version of you or a version of them. But I'm also feeling like sadness and like a mixed bag of emotions here. So this is something that Spirit is encouraging you to work on calming in your nervous system, because I feel there's something here that is overactive within you. Okay, so I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. I'm just reading the energy of the cards. And the numbers are also very important here, because the number 8 is the power that you have within yourself, the strength to build. And you are very capable of creating and building your dreams and desires. Okay, so I want you to know that you're already on that path. It is unfolding. And maybe it's not clear right now, but it will become clear through who you are. Like it's all connected to you. And there is a path of this and this in between with this, right? So the Two of Wands is your energy, where you're directing it, right? Where have you been directing your energy? Where have you been focusing? Because your mindscape, I feel, feels lost. And you know what they're showing me here with this is the internet, is the digital space and the online world, right? There's a lot of illusions. There's so much that is going on, and sometimes we can get lost in that, the noise of the world. And I feel what's happening is Spirit is bringing you back home to yourself here through the Two of Wands, like feeling at a distance or at odds for a very long time, moving through the shifting of experiences, because it's one way one day and then another the other day. It feels kind of like this, something that is silently happening in the background. I feel for some of you, this is something that you've kept hidden within yourself. It's something that maybe you can't even put into words. You're not able to name it yet. Or maybe you are able to name it, right? Whatever this is. And yeah, I feel that the false masks, the illusions, the imaginary blocks, all of that is dissolving. This is what's happening through the process of whatever it is that you are experiencing, and it's through your choices. So, you know, maybe you are making some sort of a decision because you are at a crossroads right now and you're receiving what it is that you need to do. You have clarity now, right? So I'm just walking through this path right now with you and sharing exactly what I'm feeling through the cards. This is how I do it. And I'm definitely seeing that you have been putting your energy towards creating some sort of long-term stability, right? We have money energy here. It's definitely coming through. And I'm seeing someone who's been on an incline. Your life has been on an incline. You might not have realized that, but if you take a look, your life has been on an incline. And this is letting you know that there's a peak point that is coming up here that you're about to experience. And I'm getting the twin peaks. And something to do with twins again. This is really interesting that that keeps coming through here. I feel that the signs are incredibly strong around you. Sometimes there's a lot of noise. And when we have noise, we disconnect to that spiritual realm, which is more in the quieter realms, right? The noise can drain out the connection to spirit. So I'm definitely getting some sort of distraction or choppy energy that keeps coming in and out of your energetic space. Okay, so just be mindful of whatever this is. It interferes with this, right? And I'm getting someone whose mind is this way and then that way. You know, your heart is that way. Like your mind is here, your heart is there, and then your actions are here. They're not in alignment. So there's something coming into alignment here for some of you out there. For others, you're slowly seeing progress here. This is not a race, they're saying. There's no need to try to rush, control, or fix something here. They want you to flow with this channel that has formed for you. There's something here going on that I'm trying to put into words here, and I feel this is something that we're just feeling and sensing right now. It hasn't really taken shape yet. You know, I'm working towards building and creating on our property right now. I have no idea what that's going to look like yet. I'm just exploring, and I feel this is what they're wanting to share, is the exploration part in this Eight of Pentacles process, right? So don't be afraid to explore, try new things. You know, if one way isn't working, maybe try another way, right? This is also perseverance. This is your ability to keep moving no matter what. This is you that doesn't give up easily, and you're not winging it here. You're very calculated, right? And there's something that you're seeing here. There's something that you have visualized, and you're seeing it coming in. Like you might not be able to see it exactly, but you're feeling it, like everything is letting you know that there's something coming in. Right? So I want you to know that you are manifesting. We're always manifesting. And there's something that is materializing in your world. And it's through your actions. Okay? Actions speak louder than words. We can imagine things all day long. We can plan them for all day long as well. We can do all of these things, but if we're not taking action on it, how do you expect it to materialize? It materializes through you and the energy that you output out there. So there's something here that you are doing and immersing yourself in that is forming. And it is connected to who you are. Okay, so there is a process that you are moving through right now, and these experiences that you're having, these emotions that you are feeling, these connections that you're moving through, the friction, the distractions, the turbulence, the choppiness, is all a part of the journey that we're on. The experience you're having now and the process of that experience. Your soul is evolving and you are connecting to your truth. You're coming home to yourself and you are remembering who you are. And there's almost like this masks that keep coming off, layers that we're moving through and processing. And I feel this is an ever-present experience that we're having like forever. That's just my belief. That's what I feel. We're on a healing journey forever because we're going through many different experiences. And I don't know if any of you have seen the movie Face Off, and this is with I think it's Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. This is what they're showing me in my mind's eye, is the picture for the cover of that movie. And it's because of the Two of Swords here, at odds, crossroads, and having some sort of, so what I'm getting here also is some of you putting extra energy and effort around boundaries. Someone may have crossed a boundary and you're standing up for yourself. You're standing in your truth, and maybe somebody doesn't like it. And they're showing you their true colors, right? They prefer the old version of you because it benefits them. So I feel there's a truth here being revealed in some of the connections that you have that are showing up through the archetypes here, right? So there's something here that Spirit is connecting you to, some sort of hidden information or something that you weren't aware of that you are now becoming aware of. And I'm seeing that clarity is sinking in for you, right? And whatever it is that you're waiting for, like there is no waiting, there's no time associated to this. So if you have any kind of timing attached to something that you are desiring to come in and trying to rush the process, this is not how it works. Let that float out into the universe. Allow it to show up when it may by not stressing and worrying about it or trying to force circumstances or, you know, force things. And this person is holding two sticks. I don't know why, but today this feels like it is a slingshot, right? That this person has maybe shot something out, aimed at it to see where it fell, right? So maybe this is resonating for you in some way, that slingshot targeting something. When I was a rotten teenager, I did have a slingshot, and I did break a street light with that slingshot, and I got in a lot of trouble for that. So, yeah, there's some sort of story here with this. And there's also like belief here. You know, they want you to believe that your dreams and desires are real, that you are someone who is very capable of creating them. And you know, when we connect with that belief and we believe in it with all of our power, we start to see how everything starts to fall into place. And with the Two of Wands for you, I feel that you are deciding, you're being very clear, committing or etching this intention into your subconscious, which is sealing it. And then now things are starting to take shape. So everything is falling into place here. You're going to find that you're at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people. And you have the ability to, so this is really interesting because they're showing me some of you wearing the mask and in the process of taking all of those masks off in order to be yourself. But I'm also seeing some of you who have the ability to read people and see through the masks and the illusions. So I'm seeing this like double experience here happening at the same time for some of you, right? So I'm seeing gifts that are now coming to the surface, gifts that are now being practiced, applied, and amplified. And each of us come to this planet, this human experience, as a baby, right? As a baby, you know, I don't remember being born into the earth being like 1 day old. I don't have a memory of that. I don't know if any of you do, but I feel we are shaped into who we are, and then we have to find ourselves after that when we awaken to who am I, right? When we find that we don't agree with some of the things that are there and who we are meant to be because our parents told us to be, or someone told us, or TV or society, or like whatever, the pressures, all of it. These are peeling away. And you're also connecting with your gifts at this time to be able to see through the fake, the illusions, the, you know, the things that aren't real, So this is a process that you are moving through, and they want you to trust it. They want you to trust yourself through it as well, right? Because it's a process and there is no timing with it, and we are all moving through something different, right? We're all on different paths. So there's like a search and an exploration here and a discovery. This is what I feel is happening here in these cards. And it feels like you're in a maze or a labyrinth. This is what they're showing me. And because they're showing it to me, I feel I'm getting like a fingerprint or a blueprint. And I'm getting a soul's blueprint. So that's interesting how they move me through that. So I feel these are layers that some of you are also moving through, like going from the maze, the labyrinth, to that thumbprint, like a fingerprint, to that digital blueprint. So that's very interesting. And it's a choice that some of you are making every single day, facing choices and deciding, okay, what am I going to do in this particular situation? It is that practice of staying in alignment with your higher self, with that version of you, and then experiencing what is connected to that, right? I'm seeing that your hard work is going to pay off, that you're going to find yourself immersed in the experience, the energy that you are creating through the way that you are showing up in it. And, you know, I feel that Spirit is just asking you, how are you showing up in your world? Are you yourself, or do you feel like you're someone else? And if you're feeling lost or confused at this time, they want you to disconnect from the noise, especially that online noise, because I feel sometimes it confuses us. You know, I remember when I was watching a bunch of earthquake channels for about 3 months, and it actually felt like my reality began to turn into that when it actually wasn't. Right? So it's really crazy how that energy comes through, and it can influence us and shape our reality without us even knowing it. So this is you reconnecting, coming home to yourself and remembering who you actually are, and then moving through that experience. Okay, so I wanted to now pull a number frequency behind this energy today and draw out some guidance for you. So we are getting here 13, effort. This is connecting you to the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have yellow and red in the card. These are colors that you might be seeing more of recently in your life. And 13 is another number frequency connecting you to this message and this reading today. This card indicates a time when extra effort is required to overcome your current obstacles and challenges at this time, as you are now being tested and your attitude is key. Rather than surrender to self-pity, laziness, negativity, or frustration, you must utilize your inner power, for you are stronger than you think. When the going gets tough, the tough must get going. So pull yourself together and have faith in your success. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to call upon your inner and outer resources to achieve the outcome you desire, rather than succumb to quick fix solutions, shortcuts, or manipulation. You must plan, focus, and act with tenacity and drive. With effort and determination, you will break through all restrictions that are presently holding you back. The other thing I'm feeling here is you trusting your intuition. Maybe there's someone external to you that is telling you to do something like a quick fix, right? Or something else. Just be mindful of this. Trust your intuition. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that require you to put extra effort into overcoming your challenges. Never ever give up. They're saying never ever give up, and your success is guaranteed. Perseverance is a superpower here. So I have an affirmation for you. So if you're resonating with this reading, feel free to write this down and use it. And also seal it in the comment section below. With optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. So once again, with optimism, faith and effort, I overcome my challenges. So that is the number 13 frequency for you today. And the number 13 is a very lucky number for you. I want you to know that. So we're going to close and seal with an angel number now. And 3 is coming in. Connection is very important for you. Okay, so it's all coming together now. Everything is happening for the common good. There's a revealing of the truth here in your experience, and you're going to also have successful projects. All right, we have the energy of green here. I'm tapping into money energy here for you. So an expansion in money frequency and vibration, successful projects. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are Zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.